So do you want to know why I'm happy? Because like you, I know the tax season is coming. So for one kid, so it's gonna be like 5 or 6 thousand, right? And then if you have two kids, if so it depends of the tax paper, you might have like 8,000, 9,000, and then three kids, I can have like 10,000, 12,000, So really happy because I know so many of you budget on these. You're gonna get your car. You have a lot of budget, and you hurry up. And I know also some just can't wait. They just can't wait the W-2, and then they want to fight with the last paycheck. So guys, I don't have good news. So hold your breath. Don't hurry up. You don't have to hurry up because this year gonna be different. The tax seasons normally will start on January 23rd, but whoever that is claiming what we call the earned income tax credit, okay, the earned income tax credit, this credit, it's a big part of your refund. That's not only the part, but it's a big part of your refund, okay? So normally it's up to how many dependent, that's in how many kids you have, okay? So for this year, even though the tax season will start on January 23rd, there is a new law. Because of this new law, the IRS will start process, any return that have the earned income tax credit on February 15th. So even though you file your tax, the Internal Revenue System IRS will not touch your return. They will start process, not send the refund. They will start process the return on February 15th. So don't need to rush. Don't need, to say, oh, I'm gonna. So for this year, whoever that is claiming the added income tax credit, the IRS is not gonna process your return. They're gonna start processing them until February 15th. So which means you can still file your tax return. Okay, you can still file your tax return, but please don't budget on your tax refund because this year we will experience delay on your refund. Not only this year, but for all the upcoming year is gonna be like that. Okay, so think about it, guys. Okay, so that's really important. That's the first thing. So I was talking about like I know so many of you are really happy because you're gonna have like 6,000 for one kid. So, and I heard from the street, people say, "Oh, one kid I know I have like 3,370 more with one kid," and some say with three kids it's 5,000 more, just the credit for the kids. So this is the earned income credit, but I want you to understand it today. Let me explain it to you the way it's work, okay? The earned income credit. That's not only this is not the only part of your refund, but it's a big part. So let me help you understand the earned income credit. So I know. Let's take an example. You have one kid, okay, and then you are single or head of household, okay, and you heard from the street because of this kid you got like 3,373 on your refund more, okay? So that's a big part of your refund. So let's make you understand it the way it is. It doesn't mean normally once you have one kid, these 3,372 you get. That's the maximum, by the way. The 3,373, that's the maximum that you can have from your refund. But how you can get this maximum, the earned income, the 3,373. So first of all, I'm talking about people that are single or head of household, if you're a widower also. So let's say your income for the year should be, this is an approximation between 9,000 and 17,000. If you're between 9,000, approximation I say, and 17,000, you might have this maximum. But as your income goes up, this refund, this 3,000, it decrease, okay? And once you reach, let's say, 39,296, you have zero credit, which means if you have one kid and your earning from the year go up to 39,296, you don't have nothing from the 3,373. You have zero credit for that. That's the way it's work. So understand, it's up. There is three variable for earned income credit. It's up to your filing status, if you're single or household. It's up to how many kids, how many dependent, and the level of your earning. So I'm gonna repeat again. As your income goes up, the earned income credit decrease. And once you wish, once your income for the you reach a certain level, you don't have nothing for this credit. Okay, so that's the way you should have. I give you an idea. You have one kid, and then your earning is between 9,000 and 17,000. Most likely you will get these 3,273 for just one kid. Okay, so let's say you have three kids. But I say mainly for single household, because if you're married, that's another thing. Because when you're married, they combine the income of your wife and husband. So that's why if you're married filing jointly, your income might be more than 39. The limit it's higher. It's 44,846 because two income combined. So your income might be higher. You can still get some of the 3,273 for married filing jointly. Okay. So let's say for the big part, people that have like three kids, and then the maximum, that's really interesting. The maximum is 6,269. So the earned income credit, if you have three kids and then let's say you're single head of a household, the maximum is the maximum of the refund is 6,269. But how can you get this? There is a level of income. Okay, so if your income is higher than 47,955, you are not qualified. Even though you have three kids, you have zero from this. Okay, that's the way it's work, guys. Well, let me take for two kids. Let's say for two kids, generally speaking, the maximum for the earned income credit is 5,572. But to have this earned income credit, your income should be between this is an approximation between 14,000 and 17,000 to have the 5,572 for the earned income credit. So that's really interesting. You can have it, but your income should be in a certain range. As your income goes up, let's say as you if you go from 17, you got 19, 20, you got 19,000, 20,000, 22,000, which means you losing part of the refund. I'm talking about two kids. It's 5,572, but let's say you got 21,000, 22, 25, 27. You don't have you losing part of the 7,772. And if you reach 40,648, nothing from the 5,572. That's the way it's work, guy. You have an ID, the earned income credit. That's not the only credit that you have. Because let's say when one head of household filing and you get like 8,000, 9,000. So we understand 5,000, the earned income credit is the big part, but you might have other credit. Let's say that's other credit that you might have, but I want you to understand the big part, the earned income credit. So that's the way it's work, guy. Okay. So please, when you go to a tax preparer, don't tell him, oh, I have one kid, I have to have like 3,273 more. See, that's not the way it works. It depends on the earning. So other factor. So after the earned income credit, we know your federal, the federal income that you pay. And then there is other credit. Let's say if you that's an interesting thing also to remember. If your child is below 17 years old, you got an additional 10,000 earned income credit. Okay, that's they call it additional tax credit. Okay, but it's for kids that are below 17 years old. Okay, so that's the way it's work, guys. So there is other change this year also, like for the health insurance, and then stay updated. I will bring you some other video to make you understand clearly change in 2016 for this tax season. So stay tuned on my channel, subscribe to my channel. You can reach with me also if you want my help, because I mainly work from home. I'm a tax preparer working from home, so you can reach to me if you want. And then eh, when I'm the what you got from working with me, because since I'm working from home, I don't have to pay any office, any other employee. You have the possibility to have a better deal than other preparer. And also, let me show you. This is which means this is certificate of membership of the National Directory of Registered Tax Preparers. So I know what I'm doing, and also I have a master degree in finance, so I know the job. So I'm here to help you. Even though if you don't want to get my service, but you better subscribe to my channel, because I will bring you a lot of video to help you understand other aspect of this season. I will bring you other video also to help you understand where is your refund. That's another thing. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and then see you for my next video. Thank you. Bye. Bye.